Episode 97 is basically a tribute to the show. Ashi travels the world looking for Jack, which is what I suggested she do in the first place, and she just so happens to come across Jack's old friends and allies, hearing their stories and just how great a guy Jack is. This is a clip show, except not really. We do see scenes and characters from the original series, but they went to the effort to reanimate and revoice them, so they fit more in line with the new season, and aren't obviously stretched out or have annoying 4x3 black bars on the sides. I've heard complaints that this style's just different enough to be uncanny, but I don't really see it and it doesn't bother me, especially since they also went to the trouble of mimicking the classic screen effects, and for some of the stops they do try something new. She visits Star Samurai, this time voiced by Keegan Michael Key, and his flashbacks are in the style of old disco record artwork, and when she visits the Ravers, the song they composed in tribute to Jack is one of the best moments in the show, period. Especially this S shape they do with their hands. While this is mostly just a tribute to the original series, it is a good tribute, and for fans tuning in to watch this new season who may not have seen the original series in a while, it was probably exciting to see all these familiar faces. That is, if they watched to this point and the last few episodes didn't completely turn them off. We also learned that the black stuff Ashi is wearing is some kind of boiling black gunk she was forced to dive into when she was young. Coal, tar, essence of evil, I don't know, and this is gonna make less sense later, and she seems to agree as she spends the night scrubbing it off, revealing very nice skin for someone horribly burned as a child, as well as unbelievably good foliage tailorship for someone taught only to fight all their lives. Sadly, during all this, we also see that Scaramouche has somehow survived his duel with Jack, and is on his own trip to tell a coup Jack's lost his sword. I didn't like this guy in the first place, but he was serviceable as a beginning villain, but now we have to hear him, his lack of charm, and his ear-grating voice for more of the season. Hooray! But again, to their credit, they try to make him work. He goes through various guises when he's told he needs a body to board the boat, and in the process he apparently decapitated a small dog. That's some dark humor I'm actually fine with seeing in this season. Not so much later when he literally calls someone a memberhead. In fact, this episode has the first bits of swearing in the entire series. Nothing too explicit, but a few damns and hells among others, which as long as they can restrain themselves I'm fine with. We also get some weird cameos in here, like Popeye, Astro from the Jetsons, and hey look, Demongo survived a coup's wrath. Unfortunately, the ending almost ruins everything. Ashi finds Jack in a graveyard, and right when he's about to commit seppuku, and that spirit warrior that's been following him around is apparently real and encouraging him to do it. Why? What is he? I don't know. But even as Ashi is telling Jack of all the good he's done, he's still ready to stab himself and only relents when Ashi tells him that he didn't kill the kids, which, like I said, his dumbass should have known if he took a second to, actually check on them. But he does change his mind about shish-ka-bobing himself and even finds the renewed willpower to go find his long-lost sword, because hey, Ashi wearing that could convince anyone to do anything. This is technically one of the best episodes of the season, but just remember to fast forward past most of Scaramouche's scenes and skip the ending entirely. And why was Jack a woman in the rave song?